Hey guys, and welcome back to another top 10 video. Today we're going to be counting down my top 10 favorite LEGO Star Wars minifigures that are currently in my collection. But before we get to the specifics of this selection, there's a few things that I would like to say about it. First of all, some of the figures may have multiple variants. What I mean by that is they might have been released in multiple different dates throughout the different times that LEGO has released them, and slightly different looking figures. I might not have necessarily a specific preference on what I like the most, so some of these may have sort of different variants, even though I really like them all in general. And that being said, I'm going to probably include a lot more of the original style figures in here, just because I really like the more original style Star Wars stuff. And having said that, I tried to throw in a decent diversity of figures, shall we say, but picking 10 was really difficult, because there's a lot of figures that I really liked. But let's go ahead and get into number 10. Now, number 10, in my opinion, is just an absolute must in every LEGO Star Wars collection. Again, as I was mentioning before, I don't honestly have a specific preference on which variant of this figure that I like the best, but this is just the one that I happened to pull out of the collection. You can see this one, I believe, was released all the way back in 2009, so 8 years ago, with the little, it was the 10-year special. You can go ahead and remove his mask there to show he has somewhat of a charred face. He doesn't have any back printing, so I'm not going to show that, but he has a nice addition of cape and the red lightsaber as well. Now, number 9 I expect will surprise you a little bit. This is the new Aayla Secura minifigure that was released with the New Republic fighter tank. I've always had a special fascination of the Jedi of the Republic, and this is one of the few figures that I actually happen to have that is newer, and as I said, I wanted to throw a little bit of a diversity in, and I couldn't really come to picking one specific Jedi over the other. But what really sets her apart, in my opinion, is the little mold head piece that she has. You know, she comes with a blue lightsaber. Her printing is pretty detailed. The color might be a little bit off, but I honestly just really like the figure for how that mold came out, and just all around being a Jedi that is in my collection. As you can see, she does have a little bit of back printing, and as I mentioned, that mold piece is pretty cool as well. Now, number 8 is the Captain Rex minifigure that was released with the ATTE. As you can see on this figure, it is a little bit plain compared to the Phase 2 Captain Rex. I honestly do really like the Phase 2 Captain Rex better than this, but again, this is what I have in my collection currently. I do own a Captain Rex minifigure, however, that is in the mail right now. It's coming, so I couldn't actually include it, so I put this one instead. But you can see it has some armor additions, some pretty cool pistols, and again, some really cool mold pieces for the armor, especially just considering its time in LEGO. And as you can see, it also does have a unique face with sort of that scruffy looking little beard right there. And there is nothing specific on the back printing that's set apart from a normal clone trooper. He just happens to have blue arms. Now, number 7, I think, is one of the best clone troopers ever done. This was the ARC Trooper released in set number 9488, the Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack. He has some really advanced printing for his time. I really like the addition of like the little cloth pieces and the rangefinder slash little visor, and the pistols, of course, is nice as well. His back printing is quite plain for a clone trooper, but you can see he also comes with the addition of a nice little backpack right there. Now, number 6 is a figure that I always wanted when I was younger, but didn't happen to get till recently. This is the Endor Luke that was released with the speeder bike set back in 1999. You can see he has sort of a plain style face and hairpiece, but I really like the printing, and I absolutely just loved the scene in episode 6, which is always why I have liked this minifigure, and he also comes with the addition of a chrome-hilted green lightsaber. As you can see, there's nothing really going on with his back printing either. Number 5 is definitely one of my favorite clone troopers ever made. He was released with 4482 and 7163, the gunship and the ATTE. This is the episode 2 clone trooper, but he has a cutout visor on him. He has the same standard torso and legs that come with the normal 2007 clone trooper. He just has a different helmet. But I really like the addition of the neck armor. He has sort of a plain style blaster, but I think the addition just of everything else, especially the helmet mold, certainly more than makes up for that. His back printing is also quite standard for a clone trooper as well. Number 4 is honestly a really rare minifigure. This is the Jango Fett that was released in 2002 with the Jango Fett Slave One. He has the cutout visor just like the clone trooper, but his armor printing specifically is quite interesting, and I also like the mold of his jetpack, which I will show you in a minute. His color's a little bit off, but all around I think this figure is really, really cool, especially considering its time, and it's just one of the few Jango Fett minifigures that we have actually ever got. His jetpack and the helmet are all in one mold, and if you remove this little jetpack, you can see he actually does have an alternate little face right there, so that you can have his face revealed on the front. Number 3 is kind of a simple minifigure, but certainly a cool one in my opinion nonetheless. He comes with a blue lightsaber. Of course, this is the Obi-Wan Kenobi, released back in 2005, I believe. His Jedi robes are kind of simple, but I honestly like that sort of dark orange printing that he has, and I really like the specific color choice of this figure. His face is a little plain, but again, it's just the originality of this figure that really makes up for me. With his cape removed, you can see that he has no back printing either. Now, number 2 is a figure that I've always loved for a really long time. You can see this is the Commander Wolf minifigure that was released with the Republic frigate back in 2011. He does happen to have a unique head printing piece with his cutout eye that he lost to Asajj Ventress in the Clone Wars. And all around, I think his printing, especially his helmet and his leg, is very, very cool, and I absolutely just love the minifigure for that. And the addition of the black armor pieces and the pistols is also quite rare. His back printing just has a little bit more gray on it as well. Number 1 is a figure that I've always just absolutely loved. He's always been at the top of my collection. This is the Yoda minifigure that was released with set number 4502 back in 2004. He has the chrome-hilted lightsaber. He shouldn't actually have this little cape that came with the Jawas in 2005, I believe it was. But I just like the simplicity of the minifigure, and all around, it's just a nostalgia that really sets this minifigure apart for me. I really like the little mold printing on his head, as well as his torso piece with some awesome prints is very cool as well. You can see he also does have a little bit of back printing on him as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to stay tuned for some more videos that will be coming out very soon on my channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, be sure to have a nice day, guys.